Hey, hey, hey! Welcome to Sunshine's Conversations with Dragons. This reading is for my beautiful Taurus. Taurus, what is good, my loves? This is your October 2020 reading. Hope that you guys are taking care of yourselves. Let's see what messages we have in store for you. So I, Sunshine, stand before the divine and ask that my ego be set aside so that I may be a pure channel for this reading for Taurus. I ask for the assistance of my angels, archangels, divine spirit, spirit guides, dragons, unicorns, gods, goddesses, and ancestors, and ask that I be protected from energies that are not mine. Divine, your presence is always welcome. I am always grateful. Thank you, thank you, thank you for assisting Taurus on their highest possible path. If it's your first time to my channel, if you would go ahead and hit the subscribe button. I am already grateful. Thank you for taking this journey with me. If any part of this reading does not resonate with you, Taurus, please go ahead and leave it here. It's for another Taurus. Please take only what belongs to you. Okay? If you would like a personal reading with your personal energy, head over to conversationswithdragons.com. I will be more than happy to assist you there. All right. Slide it there. The mountain, the sun, in the book. Okay. Underlying energy is the mice. The mice show up talking about you being destructive or something being deficient. So sometimes we're not nurturing or caring for ourselves the way that we should, Taurus. Not getting enough rest, not getting enough water, not eating properly. And that will show up in our body, and we will feel tired and drained, and we don't think about it because we're just in motion and we're just moving. So that card is showing up as a caution sign to remind you to take care of yourself. So let's talk about it. You have the mountain, and the mountain is such a beautiful view. You see that little person up there? That's you. You see yourself up there? And some people see this as an obstacle, but that is perspective. Come up there and see things from a different view. How something or someone so small makes such a great change. Okay? When you see that through a different lens, look through different eyes, see things from a different view, because everything has to be nurtured in order to grow, but you have to nurture yourself as well, right? You got the Sun card, which makes me happy that you got this card as well, because once when we were asked to change perspective, it gives us opportunity for growth, right? And so the Sun card talks about victory. It talks about you being in your truth, being supported and warmed, and it talks about you being happy, which is a beautiful thing, right? And then you have the book. The book talks about what else? Knowledge. It talks about knowledge. It talks about you being doing the research, right? Discovering the secrets to your path. Like, we have to want to know, right? We have to inquire. We have to search to find those answers. They're there. Sometimes they're very simple as to opening our eyes or opening our heart. But if we choose not to do that, then we stay in a space of the unknowing for much longer, right? And so you have the knowledge. You carry that knowledge, and you just have to be open to discovering it, to receiving it, to acknowledging it. Wow, how fitting is that? So as you take care of yourself, right, and you get to nurturing yourself, you find yourself in this beautiful space of all of your needs being met. That expression of your cup runneth over, right? So she and he are in poise. They are so, you can just see the joy that they're having. Rainbows. They are celebrating together. That is all of your needs being met. That is a beautiful thing to have that underlying energy. So let's get started here. You got the Devil card showing up for you. The Devil talks about something being hidden below the surface. It talks about, for some of you, actually working in oil and gas. So some changes are going on with that as everything is, I don't want to say starting to work again, but as people are returning to work, it has to do with you returning to the field that you were in. The Devil card also talks about deceit or confusion, right? Being undermined. And so the beautiful thing about this is, when you are in tune, my loves, when someone else is trying to ruffle your feathers, right, and you're in tune, none of that stuff matters, because you'll still blossom in spite of. If this is, for, I believe that's Capricorn's major arcana. If that is you blossoming, that's a beautiful thing. We do have lots of cross watch your signs. And we have the Ace of Cups. So the Ace of Cups, you blossoming, in the midst of all of that, you have this divine healing. Sometimes you have to close the chapter, right? You have to close the book to start a new one. You can't heal in the same space that you were broken in. So you have this divine new beginning, and this gift from the universe giving to you all of the knowledge and all of the healing that you need. So that's amazing. And then you have the Nine of Wands, which is literally telling you, like, you're almost there. Okay, so you're is talking about overcoming the obstacles, like you're almost there, so don't give up, right? All that work that you put in is just about done. And then you have the Goddess of Swords showing up for you, which is amaze balls, because she's going to cut through the bull crap. She is generally straight to the point. She's not going to hold no punches. Like, here it is. Okay, so she's cutting through the BS for you to be able to move forward. And guess what? That's exactly what you're going to be doing, moving forward. You have the Eight of Cups, and that Eight of Cups shows up for you, and it's talking about you turning your back and moving forward. Like, you're done with all of that stuff. You've closed that chapter. You're given this divine healing. You didn't put in this work. And now all of the red tape is being cut so that you can move forward. And guess what? That's a beautiful thing. Yes. Timekeeper. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 times a charm. Okay. I know some people see that as a heartbreak card, but I don't get that. That does not resonate with me. It is a timekeeper, so you got some shifts coming in that time frame here. So you got closing the door of something, and then you got this Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles, as you can see, is very well whoop-to-do, right? She is holding this very large pentacle. You've got this peacock, which represents prosperity. Okay, this pillar, that strong foundation. So she's being supported in the midst of whatever else is going on, right? And I love that you got the king and the queen. Okay, so I just want you to know that's amazing. Okay, so for you Capricorns that are cross watching, right, you have the male and female energy of here in this reading, which is all you, baby, right? So the King Midas sitting on his throne, not a care in the world, because he's got everything he needs, and that divine healing is coming, and the king is anchoring that space. Work is almost done. Okay, obstacle is almost over. Don't give up. Why? Because there is success. You are like a few steps away. And the Sun card, which represents the success, attainment, joy, and better days, right? So you have the Queen that's cutting through some stuff here, the Queen of Swords, right? You have the Queen of Swords cutting through some things, and the Star card. And the Star card is amazing because the Star card is that self-realization. It is you obtaining your goals. It is you aiming high and reaching them. It is you being in tune with your higher self. Like you tuning in to all the amazingness that you are. Okay? Now you got the moving forward, right? You got this 8 of Cups, which is you turning your back and moving forward. But then you have this energy of woe is me, like you don't have enough. Now when you choose to move forward, my loves, and I'm being guided to pull another card for you for this 5, because I want to know why you are feeling that way. Because you're moving forward, you shouldn't be reflecting back on any doubt. And for some reason you are. So what's going on with my Taurus? What's with this 5 of Pentacles? They just told me to pull 2 cards. Okay. So the 7 of Wands is you standing your ground. So you're feeling like your back is up against the wall while you're moving forward. But that is just that doubt and fear that's trying to creep in while you are doing a shift. It gets a little scary when you're making changes, right? Changing jobs, moving from where you live. When you're making big changes in your life, it gets a little scary. It's telling you to stand your ground. Okay? Stand your ground, which means continue to move forward. If that's what you're doing, packing up and leaving, pack up and go. That's okay. Because you have the dump truck worth of blessings going to be poured upon you. So get out of the space that you're in. Let go of that doubt and that fear. Allow for the sun to shine on you. Okay? I hope that you enjoyed this reading. Until next time, I am sending you love, light, and hugs. Smile. You are loved, and that is such a beautiful thing.